Our issue here is the habitat is degrading through the aggressive invasion of non-native species. We have these annual grasses that aren't native to Oregon that are showing up: cheatgrass, medusa head, ventonata. And cheatgrass is the one that everybody talks about because it's the one you see everywhere. Cheatgrass moves into these habitats, and it alone doesn't destroy the habitat, but it really loves fire. So what happens when you get a lot of invasion of cheatgrass in the ecosystem, it becomes very flammable. And fire used to be part of the cycle in the high desert here, but it probably only burned every 100 years, or I mean, it depends which piece of ecosystem you're standing in, but the fire cycle would have been from, maybe a few decades to a few hundreds of years between fires. And when that habitat fills up with cheatgrass, it becomes very flammable, and it can burn every year now, or every 2 or 3 years. And when that happens, it simplifies the habitat, it destroys the sagebrush, it outcompetes the native bunch grasses, and it changes the habitat into something that the sage grouse can't survive in. So our declines are directly tied to that decline in habitat. So the population numbers go down when the habitat is altered. And so that cheatgrass invasion has been going on for many decades, but it's only been in the last 20 or 30 years that we've seen the cycle really ratchet up. So you see more fires, you see more cheatgrass invasion, leading to more fires, leading to more cheatgrass invasion, and the decline in habitat. And that's what we're seeing. One of the big differences between those kinds of declines is that if the declines are due to something that people are doing, we could regulate that. But when the decline is due to habitat degradation through a process like invasion of non-native species and fire, you can't regulate you can't regulate that problem away. You can't tell fire it's not allowed to burn anymore. It's just going to burn. So what we're doing here at the Ag Research Center is we're trying to address those ecosystem challenges with new tools and new ideas about how to manage habitat. So that's essentially why this is different than what's happening in some other states.